Hey guys, so today I thought I'd do a little sit down and talk video because I wanted to talk to you about getting in contact and working with modeling agencies. So chances are, if you're watching this video, you're probably starting out as a photographer and you want to take your work to the next level. Or maybe you've tried getting in contact with a modeling agency before, but you weren't able to book in a shoot. So I'm going to be talking to you guys about everything to do with modeling agencies in this video, from beginning to end, from getting in contact with them to delivering the final photos. The first thing you need to do is do some research. Have a look at what modeling agencies are in your city. Have a look at their quality of work, have a look at what photographers they work with, have a look at what kind of shoots they like to use for their portfolios. And once you've made a decision on what agency you want to work with, it's time to get in contact with them. So you'll probably notice that most of these modeling agencies have emails on their websites. However, if you try to email them, you might not hear back from them because usually the email they have on their website is just like a general inquiries email address that might go to a receptionist and the right person might not see it. So if you've gotten in contact with an agency before and you haven't heard back from them, chances are that's why. What you need to do instead is actually look for a phone number on their website. Now, I know that you might get nervous making phone calls, but it's such an important step in order to be able to work with modeling agencies. So all you need to do is call up the number, give them a really brief introduction of yourself, tell them your name, what you do, and what you want, which is to do a test shoot with some of their models. At this point, you're going to want to ask for the email address for the male or female booker. So once you have the email address of the booker, this is the person you're going to be using to get in contact with the agency in order to book shoots. The first email you send off should again include a brief introduction to yourself and what you do. It should include a link to your work, possibly a link to your social media if you post your work there, and an outline of what you're interested in doing. For example, you want to do test shoots with some female models, or you want to do some test shoots with male models. Because you're sending off a link to your portfolio, you're going to want to make sure that you have some portraits to show what sort of style of work that you can shoot for this agency. So if you've only shot landscapes before, chances are the agency might not want to shoot with you because they won't know what your portrait work looks like. So if you haven't shot any portraits before, I would recommend to go out with your friends or to find someone on Instagram that you can shoot and go out and just shoot a few portraits so you have some work to show for yourself. Okay, so you have your work on your portfolio and you've emailed the agency, and now you're going to wait to hear back from them. So if they like your work, they're either going to ask you to send a mood board, or they're going to send you a package of the girls or male models that they have available for you to shoot with. So if they ask for a mood board, all you need to do is I normally put together an A4 page in Photoshop and put a whole bunch of inspiration images in the style that I'm thinking that I want to do my test shoots in. So I'll try and include photos that look mostly similar, same color schemes. If I want to shoot at the beach, I'll include only beach photos. If I want to shoot in a garden, I'll include only garden looking photos. And I'll send that through just so they can get an idea of what you have in mind to do with their models. And if they send you a package list of the models they have available, then you can either choose which models you want to work with, or they will just assign you a model. So at this point, you're like super close to doing your first test shoot with an agency model. Once you have a model assigned to you, or you've selected a model that you want to work with, you need to put together a call sheet, which is basically something like this, that has all the information that you need for the shoot, such as address, time, date, who's involved, makeup artist, stylist, your details, your phone number, so everyone can get in contact with you. And I also like to include a little mood board at the end of the call sheet as well, because this is what the agency will send to the model. And so the model will have all the information about the shoot, and then she'll also have your inspiration for the shoot as well. Okay, so that was all about getting in contact with a modeling agency, but your job doesn't finish there. So in terms of working with a modeling agency, once the shoot comes around and you've done that shoot, I normally like to edit 1 or 2 photos from the shoot, either the night of or the day after. And I like to send them to the agency to give them a little sneak peek of what the shoot looks like. And this is especially good if you have more shoots booked after that shoot, just to give the agency something to be excited about and to trust you as well that you're doing the right job. Then in terms of the rest of the photos, I like to try and edit my entire shoot no later than 2 or 3 weeks after the date of the test shoot. I find that if you leave it longer than this, it's kind of bad manners because it's like you're not putting your full attention and enthusiasm into the shoot. And you never know what jobs the models that you just worked with might have coming up, so the agencies like to update their portfolios as soon as possible. In terms of delivering images, I like to deliver all my images via Dropbox, and this is not sponsored. I just really like using Dropbox because it's simple and everyone has it and everyone knows how to use it, so Dropbox is my go-to place to share large files. And I have one folder which has all the high-res images, all the final retouched images, and they are all high-res JPEGs. And then I've got a folder that says low-res, and they're all the low-res versions of the same pictures that they can use on Instagram, Facebook, social media, email, etc. And of course, make sure to share the Dropbox link with anyone else who was involved in the shoot, like the makeup artist, stylist, whatever, but this is about modeling agencies, so that's all I'm going to mention for now. But I hope you learned something from this video. I really want to share everything I know with you guys. If there's anything else you want to see, please let me know in the comments. This video was highly requested by you guys on Instagram and on my Twitter, and I'm looking forward to making many more for you. So I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!